Hi everyone, it's Jill. I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. Thank you for all of you who have been watching my videos that I've posted over the last, I think it's been a month actually. And what a journey it has been for me to share my heart and share what God has been teaching me. And recently He's been speaking a lot to me about my testimony, about what He's done for me to look back and to see all of the ways that He's grown me in the last year and how He's brought me to this point where I am, almost ready to celebrate 1 year as a Catholic. From my time that I entered the Catholic Church last year at Easter, it's hard to believe that it's been a year, but when I look back, it's astounding what God has done with me in the last year. He's healed me from anxiety. He's healed me from daily frustrations. He's healed me from my inability to be able to trust, my inability to desire intimacy, my ability to trust Him. And He's walked me through all of that with so much grace and so much love. And He's helped me to see that now it's time for me to truly surrender myself and open myself up to Him, because He's shown me how good He is, because He's shown me how faithful He is. He's asking me now to open myself fully to Him and my will to Him so that He can mold me and shape me into the wife He desires me to be, as I spoke about in the last two videos. Actually, the last three videos have been on marriage, and also into the mother that He's called me to be and created me to be, as a mom who's adopted 4 children and have 6 children in my life every day. He wants me to open myself up to become a truly godly woman who can lead our children to Him. And during Lent, I've been reading a booklet by St. Alphonsus called The Uniformity of God's Will. And each day I'm taking page by page after reading through it all before Lent started. I'm taking a page each day just to slowly meditate upon it. And one of the passages that I read today, one of the little chapters, really spoke to me about, Jill, it won't matter to you what's going on in life if your will is conformed and uniform with God's will. This one priest was talking about the fact that it didn't matter if it was cold, it didn't matter if it was hot, it didn't matter if he had food or he didn't have food, because whatever he had, it was what God wanted him to have. And then there was a story about a farmer who everybody was asking this farmer, why is it that your harvest is always good? He said, because it's the harvest that I want. Meaning, I don't care if I have a full harvest or a small harvest, it's exactly what God has given me. Well, I need to look at my life and treat my vocation as mother the exact same way. It doesn't matter if I have children that are easy or children that are hard. They're the children that I have, and I need to embrace motherhood fully and not desire to not be in it like I am. And so someone suggested a book to me. It's called Triggered. And I can't even tell you how much this book has spoken to my heart in the first 3 chapters of this book. I felt like it was written for me. After I've gone through some really hard situations with our kids, and adoption is traumatic in itself for a child, but we've gone through some really traumatic experiences since they've come home, and have been raising them for the last 8, almost 9 years, and 10 years for our one son. I've been put to a challenge that I never expected in my life. I didn't think my life was going to look like this. When I look back 10, 15 years ago, I didn't think that I would be a mom of 6, let alone 4 adopted children, and have gone through the experiences that we have in the last 5 to 8 years. But it's all been for my good, and I wasn't able to say that until recently. And God wants me to start to share with all of you my story of how I've gotten to this place of asking for Him to help me to surrender more of myself, more of my heart to Him, so that He can make me into the mother that He wants me to be. And this book really hits it right on the nail on the head, is that the only way to have a godly relationship with our children is to truly have that open channel godly relationship with our Father, to treat our children the way that He treats us, with grace and mercy, with a soft answer, with kindness, with gentleness, even when they do all these things. It's a great name for this book, triggers, like not listening, talking back, being disrespectful, disobeying us, their temper tantrums, dealing with kids like we have. We have children who have RAD. You can look it up. It's reactive associative disorder, where the children don't totally attach to you as the adoptive parent, and even biological children can sometimes have it. So over the next few weeks, as God leads, I'm going to start sharing a little bit about my journey as a mom and the challenges that I've had. I hope so that it will encourage you moms that are out there to surrender your vocation as motherhood to God and ask Him daily for the grace to help you to become the mother that your children need. Not my children, your children need. And that we will begin as women to encourage one another to be examples to our daughters and then to all the younger women in our communities. So I hope that you'll join me over the next couple weeks and share my story that God is writing in my life. I wish you a blessed day and a blessed week. Again, thanks for watching my videos. Click below to like this video, to share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.